Hello the gadgeteers, welcome to another stream of Minako's Gadgets, and today I'm so excited because I yet again done it again. Um I done it again. So what I did is I leveled up the stream and we have vertical form. This is gonna be really sick once it's look at this. I'm so excited because now what I done is that you're probably watching this on the normal form, which is the horizontal form. I went and out and actually streamed this through another stream that's just vertical. Like, look at this. I want to capture like the greatness of this. How do I capture the greatness? Look at that. And let me walk you through like the different layout. This is the webcam layout, which is it kind of looks cool, right? We have a subscriber on the top. I hope like my camera auto adjust the brightness so you could see better. So if I go to main right now, you also can see that I added what the hell. You can also see that I added like a subscriber count here, and what's cool about this thing is it's live. And yesterday I integrated chat. That was yesterday, and today I integrated this live subscriber thingy. I think that's cool in my opinion. And what's cool? Look at this. So let me just go to webcam for a little quick. This is the main. This is how main looks like, and I'm probably over repeating myself right now, but what this is essentially is that because I'm recording and streaming on a vertical format, I think this thing will go to shorts and we would have lot more we would have a lot more of engagement, and that's pretty cool in my opinion. So anyways, I think I'm gonna open the chat here so we could let's open YouTube and watch my own stream so I could read off the chat. I could read off the chat through my OBS, but that's not really efficient. The chat would be pretty small, but instead let's watch the we actually got like a comment from our short form short. Thank you very much. That's really cool. The only downside about this thing is that since this is two separate streams, I don't have it combined. I have to look here at my phone. If I just go to webcam, I have to look at my phone. I don't know why this is so freaking bright. Please look at that. We have our first chat from Goldbug. Thank you for stopping by. I think you stopped by short, which is kind of cool in my opinion. So anyways, I have opened my YouTube. Do I just Windows Control T to do that? All right, let's go to the main one and start coding Lua. So we left here. I don't know. For guys you didn't know, I coded this, and if I just go leader RR to run it, what we basically did is use our up down arrow keys and move this square over here, which is kind of cool in my opinion. And the code for that is this thing, which is it's a lot, and I'm sure that it would as it gets complicated, the code will be bigger and bigger, which is kind of sad in my opinion, but that's just how life is. Imagine coding a game, a single game. It would probably have a lot of codes, lots and lots of line of code. That's probably why we would make your own libraries or use someone's libraries, because like writing all of those codes can take time. Yeah, that's why we're using love2d at the first place, because it will take us a lot of time to implement it ourselves. So we got into this for a grid of squares, but I couldn't really, I don't know, but like I wasn't smart enough to make a column and row of squares. So I'm just gonna delete this because I don't think I'm in that level yet. And let's make something else. Like this. Hold on. Let me just like reset up my setup. Is that good enough? I think so. Alright, so how about that? So we don't have any chat yet. Let's actually continue on. So here, let's see where we were. Tables and for loops. I think I'm good. So let's go to the index. Alright. So I think, wait, did I actually like, I don't think we did for loops. So I wanna like do for loops. Okay, so tables and for loops. Tables are basically lists in which we can store values. I know that. You create a table with curly brackets. Okay, so let's do that. So here, let's make like a new file. Folder, I think. A new folder, not there. I don't want it there. Here. And I wanna name it for, because this is my fourth project. I'm just gonna go tables and loops. And inside, of course, again, I have this common mistake for making it not a folder. I need it to be a folder, not a file. So let's do this again. So for tables and loops. And to make it a folder, just put slash. If you didn't know that, you can do that. So inside you need to have main.lua. And I guess we would start by making function love.load. And inside it's telling us to make a table that is fruits. Can I like put things inside now? No? Okay. Let's continue on reading this thing. We just created a table called fruits. Now we can store values inside the table. There are multiple ways to do this. One way is to put the values inside the curly brackets. So let's do that. I'm not gonna do the same thing as this guy did. So that guy put apple and banana. So let's go with pears. Pear. Okay, that's gonna be treated as a variable, so I need to wrap it in double quotes. Do you have a Discord channel? Yes, I do. I will send it to you. I'm sorry that the chat is only for like long form. Like there's like 2 streams right now, and you can see the other one, or you can stay on the vertical one. But it's fine if because like I can read both chats. I'm gonna send my Discord channel. Why not? So somebody just asked that they want my Discord channel, so I'm gonna give it to them. So hold on, guys. This is cool. So I'm just gonna open Discord. Now you might be wondering why I'm opening these things and it won't show to my stream. That's because I'm not capturing my whole display. It's like just capturing this Windows thingy, you know? So how do you like copy your own? Go to account, streamer mode enabled. Can I turn off streamer mode? Because I don't think it would ever show Discord. How do you refer to yourself? Do I just click on myself somewhere? Profile, copy user ID, profile. Profile, actually, you know what? I'm gonna add you as a friend. Why not? So how do you send links to be your friend? Oh, hold on. Is that a good idea? I'm about to like send a link to my Discord server. Oh, I think that's not how I do it. I just do, hold on. My Discord nickname. Really? That was fast. Oh, what? You sent me a friend request. Is this you? Oh, oh, okay. That was fast. So, hello. I'm from the stream. Okay. All right. So that's kind of cool. I'm just messaging this guy. Okay. So how do I do this? Let me just go back to YouTube right now. I think I lost it. All right. So okay. Let me just continue on streaming. So fruits, right? We need to put pear, and the other thing we need to put is something. You know what? It might be cool if I put like things that I don't like fruits. For example, I kind of like strawberry, but I don't like them that much, if you know what I mean. I like grapes, but I hate raisins. What else? Tomatoes? It's a mix. I like tomatoes, but if you eat it as a whole, it's like, wait, this is fruits. This is not vegetables. Maybe durian. Do you know durian? I think you know durian. Um, oh, grapefruits. Grapefruit. All right. So let me just like have this table of vegetables, and let's see what I can do with this. Hold on. Let me just press the panic button. Okay, I basically had an accident, and yeah, that was my brother. Okay, clip that. Okay, that's my brother's face. Thank you very much. Now I got another chat, which I'm gonna read right now. So I'm gonna go back and go to the second stream because, wow, this is really tedious. And that's okay. So hold on, I think this is the right stream. Okay, clip that. Okay. Oh, hello everyone. Click on Discord server name and invite, then copy the link. What? Are you a scammer? What? Wait, what? Hello everyone. Click on the Discord server name and invite, then copy the link. You see this guy? I don't know what he's saying. I don't know. So anyways, let's go back. Oh, we're still in webcam. Let me just switch. Okay, so we created our table of fruits. What else? So we have table that insert. Oh God, we're doing this. Okay. Oh, we actually have pair here, but we're gonna put something different. Um, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Right click on the server icon and you should see a menu. Right click on a server icon and you should see a menu. What? Where? What? Where? Invite server. Invite server? Where? What? I'm very confused. Right click on a server icon and you should see a menu. Should see a button like this and you should click it. Generate a link and you copy that. What? Look on the left side of your Discord. Invite server? I don't see any invite server. Right, you should see a button like this, and when you click it, it will generate a link and copy that. What? I'm very confused. Wait, what? You were talking about Discord invitation, so I help, I guess. You need to right click on one of your servers. If you wanna be part of Retro Gadgets community, then I'm fine with that. Do I have a server? Wait, what? Oh, I realize now. Guys, I have been having a misunderstanding. I don't have a Discord server, but I'm very sorry. Okay, I'm very sorry. I apologize. I've been lying. Um, yeah, I don't have a Discord server because I'm not that popular. I mean, if I'm big, I'm gonna make it. Because the reason I don't have that a Discord server right now is, I don't think it would be active, so it won't like have a point. But if you're happy, there's like this server that I'm active, semi-active. I don't know. It's the Retro Gadgets server. You should join that instead of hoping me to make one. And Goldbug, I'm very sorry. Sorry for accusing you being a scammer. You were just helping. Damn. Anyways, let's just continue on. I'm gonna get hated. Damn. Alright, so okay, I couldn't get so oh yeah, I was actually about to do this. So we have fruits dot insert. Is that how you do it? No, I think you do table dot insert. Okay, so table dot insert, and do you put strings or not? I think not. So let's just go with fruits and then have a comma here and put something that I wanna like insert to the table. What's a fruit that I can add? Oh, don't worry, man, it happens. Yeah, I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, I don't have any Discord server. I'm very sorry. I don't know if I should make one. Should I? Wait, I should, right? There's no way. I should, right? Maybe I should. I will probably. Yeah. I'm saying I should, but like I don't do it. So What's a fruit that I can put here? Like there's so many. Is cherry a fruit? Let's see. Why am I running it? It doesn't do anything. So we have a cherry, right? Can we just like... Yes, you should. Okay. I will let you know if I make one. I promise you that. And when I say promise, it's a promise, okay? I won't tear it or anything like that. I'll probably make it tomorrow. Let's see what I can do. And have you like enter it. But mind of you, I only have like 120 subscribers. There is no way it's gonna be active or something. You don't even know if I make... You don't even know if I survive this YouTube space on all of these channels that's like competing. And we got like big channels that's doesn't even care for the smaller channels. So anyways, we have this. I think we can just like print. I suppose print the fruits. And this would give us our answer. If I print the fruits, what would happen? We get a table of some kind. Which makes sense. So what we can do instead, I mean, I could make it for you if you'd like. It's kind of cool because like I'm getting like different chats. I have like 2 streams right now, and I'm getting like one chat from a person and another from this guy, and I both of them are saying like I should absolutely make a Discord channel, not a Discord channel, a Discord server. Well, yeah, that's gonna be a good idea. Can you like put square brackets here and then put 1? I know that Lua starts from 1, so I think it would probably put cherry on our console. Let me just like save it and then run it. And you could see that we absolutely get this pair. Do you see the output here? I'm like highlighting it. You see this down here? So we do absolutely get pair, which is a good indication that something is working. I think I'm gonna make one for myself. We actually got another chat. Make it yourself so that you have all the admin permissions. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna make it for myself. It's gonna take time though, but I'm pretty confident that I could put. I could make it one day, within one day. When you run the game, you should see the text test written. We can ask. Oh, again, thank you for the subscriber. It's either one of you who subscribe. Thank you very much. It's either Notch KXGE and Goldbug. Thank you very much. Or maybe someone else. I don't know how many people is like watching the stream right now. I can check though. Oh, I have 2 streams. I have 2 streams, so I can check for either. One has like 1 current view and 8 views in total. The other one has... Can I switch streams? So like the other one is 3 current views and 15 views total. Something is... that's cool. The other one has more views than the other one, which is kind of cool to see. I don't know if this is probably the shorts one, which is, if it is the short one, it's going great, I think. So hold on, let me just like go back into stream. Okay, so where we at? Table by writing table's name followed by brackets, so not curly but square brackets. Inside these brackets we write the position of the value we want. As you can see, Lua starts with 1, not with 0. You might think that's normal. Of course it starts with 1. Why would it start by 0? But no, it's actually much more convenient when you have it at 0. And do you know, like, when you rename versions of a certain thing, do you have this situation where you're making something in Photoshop and you call it what you call it, like something like, where should I put this? I think I'm just gonna put it here. I want to tell something, and for demonstration I want to say that, let's say you're making something in Photoshop, like a thumbnail for something. You probably would name it thumbnail final dot jpg, right? But what if you see it and you're like, let me just like do some changes, and you save it as JPEG, right? And you name it as final. And what if you just like, actually I want to make more changes, and you just do like final, or like do it again and it would be like ultimate final, and it's gonna get longer, right? I don't do this. How I solve this is, when I have my first revision, my first like save file, the first final thing, I just do this thumbnail final v0, and then when I make revisions or like make it, make some changes, I just put it on 1 and 2 and 3. The reason why I'm starting at 0 is to show that it's the original, right? And and there's another benefit to this, is that higher value, it doesn't like get big it doesn't get big as fast, because normally if you start at 1, I tend to stop at version 3, right? I don't know, this is just like personal preference. I normally stop at version 3, but if you start with 0, I would stop at version 2 on average, and I like that better. I like the ringing of version 2 than version 3. But anyways, enough of like yapping. Let's go here. Like I said, tables are a list of values. We first added apple and banana, so those are on the first and second position in the list. Let me just like get to burp. Thank you. All right, next we added pair, so that's on the third position in the list. On position 4, there is no value yet, since we only added 3 values. So if we want to print apple, we would have to get the first value of the hold on, the first value of the list. Hi, Liveman. Hello there. I will mention you. We get a message from our short. I don't know, but like our short is like getting traction. So we have Engineer Team Fortress 2. Shout out to you. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm just like coding here. Yeah. I'm dumber than I thought. What? What am I saying? So, okay, now we want to draw all 3 fruits. We would use love.graphics print 3 times each with a different table entry. All right. I suppose you need to use the dry method or wet method, was it? What was dry again? Do repeat yourself. Don't repeat yourself, I think the abbreviation for that. And wet is write everything twice. Write everything twice, I think. I'm the engineer. I solve practical problems. I think, yeah. There was like in the other stream, someone hopped in and he commented, and he's just like, "Oh, I gotta go, cause like, I will work. I will have this playing on the background though." Okay. Oh, cool. Live man. Yeah, my name's Live man, apparently. So I'm sorry to tell you about these guys, and I think I shouldn't say it to you. Let me just like keep it to myself. Why not? So I think we need to do this, like what this guy did. So, I have to write this. Okay, so what they did is that instead of like the print statement, the print function, what they use is the love2d's graphics text thingy, and that's gonna take us that's gonna take us like a bit of time to code this, and I'm gonna be silent, right? You know what? Yeah, let's do it. So first, I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm gonna set a variable called x and y. First, let's go pause that. Um, Really, I think I just need to go with pause first and set this to a table with x equals something something. Let's go with 0 for now, and y equals something something. 0 for now, but not actually 0 for now. I'm just gonna go like 10, maybe 20, because like I mistyped that. And for y, maybe around 50. And then I'm gonna have another variable that's called offset vector, or vec in short. And this thing is gonna have x and y again. So the offset is 60 on x, and on y is just 0, because we're not gonna use it. I hope. So after that, what we're gonna do is actually make the print function from love2d API. I think it's not called API. It's not even a library. It's a framework. I don't know the difference between a framework and a library. Are those like different? Maybe it's different. Let's just see. I realized that love2d is still running, so I'm just gonna close that. So we're gonna have love graphics. I learned that anything that you draw on the screen is gonna be graphics. I don't know about images though, because we haven't covered that yet. So print, and then the text that we're printing, well, we're printing the fruits. Why did that happen? Oh god. Okay, so fruits, and then square brackets. I want pear first. Actually, I'm gonna do this differently. No, I'm not gonna do this differently. I'm just gonna go like, is this x and y? I feel like this is x and y. So pause dot x and pause dot y. Let's see. And we get nothing. Oh, I know why. Did you guys catch that up? Because this is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be on the function love.draw. Let's see. You see this pair. Now the initial position, the x value is too low. So I'm just gonna like bump that up to 50 again. Let's try to run it again. As you can see, it moves slightly to the right, which we want. And can you resize this thing, or is it like just that tiny? Maybe I'm just gonna make it that tiny, why not? So the thing that I wanted to do is that you paste these things right. make this 2. And let's actually just split it, because I feel like this is gonna go pretty long if we don't. So so what I was trying, okay, so you see this offset vec right here. What we will do is plus these with the offset vecs, if that makes sense. So offset vec dot x and offset vec dot y, right? And if I do this, you see that there's 2 now. We have pear and durian. And we're gonna do this for the other fruit, which is grapefruit. So here, since this is a vector, I can just times it. In theory, right? If you know math, I can just times it with 2. And then we're gonna have something tasty. Oh, why did I put it on 3? It doesn't really matter if it's 3 because it's still 0. Oh, what am I? Okay, so we have pear, durian, and grapefruit. And what if we just go here and added a new fruit? For example, we're gonna use table dot insert fruit with like it's plural, and then we're gonna add something that's not here before, which is avocado supposed to be a fruit? I know pineapple is a fruit. Why not pineapple? So at this current state, if I try to run the program, it won't put any pineapple because we haven't, coded that part. So let's just put 4 here. Let's put 4, which is this thing. And instead of 2, I can put 3. Okay, so F2, 3. Okay, then let's run it, and we should expect pineapple. You see these things? Not these things. You see that grapefruit and pineapple is too close to each other? What I can do is spread it out by changing this offset vector. For example, I can make it 90, and this should make it so it's more spread out throughout the x direction. Now I realized that these texts are not centered, right? Their alignment is not centered. That's why it looks kind of weird and not uniform. I don't know. I hope you got the idea what I was trying to do, and that was the thing that I was trying to do. Now with this knowledge, I can probably make row and columns of squares. I think it's possible. I just don't get it if we need to animate it. So I don't get that part. But anyways, let's go back and read more here. And now it should be apple if you place blah blah blah. We want to draw 3 fruits with different entry. But imagine if we had 100 values in our table. Luckily, there's a solution for this. For loops. Yeah, for loops. A for loop is a way to repeat a piece of code a certain amount of times. You create a for loop like this. Function we have this thing, which is basic stuff for love2d, and then you define the table and you put an initial value of apple and banana, and later on you you put the fruit pear inside. And here is the new code that we have to play with, which is for I equals 1, then do print. I can't actually. I played with Lua before, but I seem to not remember how to loop between numbers. Mine of you, I can use I pairs. I think that's a feature of Lua U. I don't think so. It's a feature on Lua, right? Do you know pairs and I pairs, where you can use it for looping throughout the table? I think so. So do we want to do that? So we have this like code here. We just want to make it simple. So let's do that. Let's delete it and let's see. So for, I think like the initial value is 1 because we start 1, and then it stops at 10. Oh, that's actually really easy. Oh, you need I equals 1. That makes sense. I equals 1, and here you put 10. But in my case, I think we have only 4, so I'm just gonna put 4. All right. So I think I'm just gonna have to put do keyword here, and then inside I can do love.graphics.text. Again, not text, actually it's print. And then inside, actually delete that. Wait, what? Oh yeah, delete that. And then fruits, square brackets, I, and then x and y. So pos.x, pos.y, and we're gonna go here. Yeah, this is gonna be really hard. This would be easy if Lua could just start at 0, but it starts at 1, so I have to like minus the index. Okay. So I want like the first thing, the first how do you call it? I want the first one to be not times by the. Okay, I can't seem to like explain this to you. Let's just like continue on. So we're gonna go plus this by offset vec dot x and times this by I. But we cannot do I directly, because if I do I directly, it would have an offset vec, which we don't want for the first item. I want the first item to have offset vec and 0, and boom, it's 0. So I want I to be 0. So for this, I would like it to minus by 1. Now be careful about this thing, because it will do I times offset vec x if you don't specify that you want to do I minus 1 first. And yeah, so I think this would work. Would you look at that? First try. Wow. Wait, did we actually? Oh. I actually thought like I lost 1 subscriber, but apparently my Stream Deck hasn't updated yet, so it just shows 120 subscriber. Cool. So would you look at that? We use for loops, and I need to definitely add this to Anki, which I'm gonna do right now. So how do I the way that I study Anki is that I take a picture of the code. Why did you indent? Prettify? Are you serious, Prettify? Oh, I know why it indented. Okay. Okay. Okay, it wants it to be like this. So let me just like do that. The way I put this to Anki is, let me just like open Anki. If you don't know what Anki is, it's basically a flashlight. Flashlight. It's not a flashlight program. It's basically the digital version of a flashcard. And Anki means memorizing in Japanese, if you didn't know. That's like a fun fact. So inside Anki, we're gonna go here in computer, add. Let's just go to Dex. Oh, it doesn't show the add page, the add window. I didn't put that on OBS. Wait, I think I can fix it. I think if I just like go over Anki and go to properties and match title, otherwise find window of the same executable. Would it fix itself? Nope, it doesn't. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give up. Match title. Or should I add it? Let's add it. For the sake of learning, you know, I'm sharing education through people. Why not just like add it now? Let me just add it, Aki. So I'm just gonna go to OBS and hold on, I'm getting distracted by all of these things. So let me add window capture, and the thing that I want to add is it even here? Yep, I found it. That's too big. So let me just like make it smaller, kind of larger. Boom. Oh, my phone died. Hold on, let me just like reopen again. We don't have any new chats, so I'm gonna do the same on the vertical stream. I'm gonna add Anki. Wait, you guys don't see Anki here too? I'm very sorry. I'm gonna fix that. Okay, so window capture is I think what I'm trying to see. Okay, do. Okay, here we have the Anki window. Alright, so this is, we should rename this. Let's go Anki add, and boom. And then on our stream, it got renamed to Anki add, and we could go and do this thing. So what I do is that I take a screenshot of the code. This is not a clean screenshot. Hold on. So Windows Shift S to snip it, and then select the code, right? I'm selecting the code right now. You can't see because like privacy. And if I go back to Anki, wow, that's kind of broken, and paste it here, what I do is cover parts. For example, I cover this thing over here, right? And I put a text that's like Lua on the bottom right, and another text that's describing what problems I need to solve. So initial val is 1, then 2, 1, 1, stop at 4. Is this how you do this? I don't know. So we just like make this smaller. How do you interpret this? Is this if x okay, so I think the better word is while x is lower or equal to 4. No, that's not right. I think it's gonna be this. We don't need the equal. Yeah. So if while x is lower than 4, then repeat is I think what's actually happening here. I don't know, but I have an intuition that that's what's happening. So let me just like save that on Anki and close Anki and continue on our coding. So what we did is we did this thing. Yay! I'm pretty happy with that one. Tables and loops, we use tables and loops, which is, I think that's clear for us. Yeah, I cleared it. So let me just go back to the website and let's see what we can do next. If you run the game, you should see it prints hello 1, hello 2, hello 3. Oh, I think I skipped something. A loop like this. If you run the game, you should have hello 1, hello 2, hello 3, all the way to 10. To create a for loop, first you write for, next you write a variable and give it to a numeric value. This is where the for loop starts. The variable can be named anything, but it's common to use I. This variable can only be used inside the for loop, just like with functions and parameters. Next, you write the number to which it should count. So for example, for I equals 6, 18, do will start at 6 and keep looping till it's at 18. So will it include 18? I think so. So like you can also make for loops go backwards with -1. That's kind of cool. When you run the game, you will see that it prints 3 fruits. In the first loop, it prints fruit 1, and then in the second loop, fruit 2, and finally in the third loop, fruits 3. Editing tables. But what if we add or remove a value from a table? We should have to change the 3 into another number. For that, we use this thing, hashtag fruits. With the hashtag sign, we can get the length of a table. The length of a table refers to the number of things in that table. The length would be 3 in our case, since we have 3 entries, apple, banana, and pear in our fruits table. Okay, sure. I think that's really easy to implement. I literally have to just do this. Replace this with fruits. So I think I can do Shift R. Fruits. Oh, shoot. I can just go CW. That's faster. Fruits, and then I think you can do W? No. I think you can do B. Oh god, I'm messing up Vim motions. And then hashtag this, which is 3. And I think this would work fine. I was right. And if let's say we put one more fruit. So CI and then double quote. Did I write? Did I? Okay, let's do this again. CI double quote. And what kind of fruit do I want to put? I kind of want to put a fruit that's blue. Is there like a blue fruit? I mean, grapes, they're not blue, right? They're magenta or purple. What's a blue fruit? Is there even a blue fruit? Okay, Google. Oh, hold on. Whoa. I don't want to like set up everyone's Google. I made a mistake.
No problem.
Oh no. Is there like a blue fruit? I'm gonna Google this. Yeah. So, is there a blue fruit? Uh, Blueberries. Yeah, I'm gonna put blueberries. So, here let's put blueberries. Blueberries. I think that's the right spelling. I think so. Yeah, I think that's the right spelling. Alright, so if I do this, let's save it and run. It should have blueberries in the entry, which we do. You might wonder why. Wonder what if we put this to y, and that doesn't change anything. Wait, what? Why does it change anything? I have the off. Oh, I know why. I swear to God, that was not a pun. I know why. That's a bad pun. Offset y. Okay, let's try that. As you can see, nothing happens. But if I change the value of offset vec y, let's go with really subtle, like 5. You can see that it's doing this stare motion. Yay. That's fun, but we want 0 for now. So it will be straight. So we have blueberries. That's cool. Okay, now we learned that hashtag can say the length of our table. Cool. What's the time now? It's 9:13 on my time. Alright, let's continue on. Okay, let's use this knowledge to draw all 3 fruits. I did that. If you run the game, you should see it draws all 3 fruits, except they're all drawn on the same position. We can fix this by printing each number on a different height. Alright, I did that before you could ever do. So now apple will be drawn on the y position 100 plus 50 times 1, which is 150. Then banana gets drawn on 200 and pear on 250. If we were to add another fruit, we would have to change anything. It would automatically be drawn. Let's add pineapple. Okay, cool. We can also remove values from our table. For that, we use table.remove. The first argument is the table we want to remove something from. The second argument is the position we want to remove. So if we want to remove banana, we do the following. Let's actually try that. I want to remove pear, but before we remove pear, I think we're gonna add something else. So what's a fruit that I know? I'm really slow with this. Apple? That's too basic. Dragon fruit. Let's go. Is that? Oh, okay. Dragon fruit. And after dragon fruit, let's go table.remove and fruits dot, no, not dot, fruits, and we want to remove one, which is pear. So we would not able to see pear right now if my instinct is correct. Would you look at that? We have durian, grapefruit, pineapple, blueberries, and dragon fruit. Cool. So I know it's not that a lot. We're in the basics, but we have to do the basics, man, before we can make more games, any games. When you run the game, you will see that banana is no longer drawn, and that pear, and pineapple would move up. Okay, when you remove a value from a table, which with table that remove, all the following items in that table will move up. So what was on position 3 is now on position 2 in the table, and what was on position 4 is now on position 3. You can also add or change the values inside the table directly. For example, we can change apple into tomato. Really? Oh, that's easy enough. Let's try to add another fruit. This time, I think, let's see. Hmm. Banana. Yeah, let's go banana. Psych. I'm gonna change bananas to something else. Fruits. What number is this? They use number. So let me just like count. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, pear is gone. Oh, but like this was before pear was gone. So pear is counted. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I put 7 here, that should target banana. Psych, banana is gonna be what? It would be funny if it got turned into let's see. I don't eat fruits that much. But again, orange. Annoying orange. That was my childhood. Okay, so you would see that there would be no banana and there would be orange, which in our case is actually our case. So that's fun. Now, you don't always have to put 7 here. You could absolutely just say that you want to remove banana, and that would do the same thing. Actually, no. I was wrong. My instincts was wrong. So, yeah. Let's just target 7, and then it would get rid of banana and it got turned into orange. Oh, we're doing hypers right now? Back to the for loops, where there is actually another way and an easier way to loop through the table. We can use an ipairs loop. Okay, ipairs. You might think that the keyword ipairs is confusing, but just like think of I and pairs separately. I means the thing you use for loops, right? What is it like? What is it? Like what is I in loops? Iteration. Yep. Actually remembered before it loaded. So I means iteration. So just think of it as iteration and pairs instead of like looking at wholly, which is I pairs. I think yeah, let's do I pairs instead. But before that, let's make a new project. 5. What am I doing? Okay, so 5 I pairs using I pairs. and then we go slash to make it a folder. Inside again, we put Lua. So inside of this thing, let's make a table again. So love.lua, and then here, what we can do is that I actually have 22 subscribers right now. What? That's fast, you know. That's not expected. Did you know I spent like 5 weeks being at 117 subscriber? I think I went to like 119 once, and I gradually got down to 117 because like I wasn't inactive enough. What? I wasn't inactive enough? That doesn't make sense. I wasn't active enough. Wait, what is love.lua anyways? It's actually load. So here, let's make a table. Let's make a different table right now. You know, humans might be a good candidate. You know, when you have humans, you have John or Jake or William or Barry, all guys. Let's put one girl. Never mind, let's put two girls. Let's put multiple girls, why not? Olivia. Daisy. And what's another girl name? Maybe Leah. Is that a real name? I don't think so. Yeah, I think there's like a girl out there that's named Leah. Yeah. So we have that. Now we're gonna have love dot draw to draw our things. And here we're gonna do for, oh, what is this? Sorry, I wanted to do it manually. For since it's I pairs, I think I can just go I v in I pairs humans do love dot graphics dot text, not text. I always forget it's print. Print v, and we print v, right? So we're gonna put the x and y values, which we need to, you know, make a new line so our code doesn't really get big on the horizontal line, right? Actually, I don't want it to be v. Let's go with human. That's more human. Okay, so ci human, and then here let's go make a new line. Here I can have, let's do with an initial position 50 for the initial x position, plus this by what's the offset I'm willing to give this? What offset I'm willing to give this? 20? No, that's too much. 10 times I minus 1, and copy this, paste this, And this should be 0. Okay, we don't need this. I don't know why it's giving us an error. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I think that's it, right? Oh my god. It's so bundled up together that it's gibberish. So maybe have a higher spread point. Oh, would you look at that? That's cool. Let's spread it more out with 90. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Yay. Okay, let's go continue on our lesson. Now we have I pairs. Maybe let's put this to Anki. Why not? Let's make this a little bit more big. Let's put the cursors aside and take a picture of this. And if I open Anki here, you see Anki here, paste image from clipboard, and I want to remember this thing. Like this is like essentially the thing where you have to fill in the blanks. Now you might think that there's no way for me to recall this, but we have this thing, you know, so I just have to guess that it's human. Okay, so we have love, graphics, print, human, this thing. We have print here. Maybe I should have it so that I have to recall how to put text on love2d Lua. Okay, so let me just put that on the bottom right and then make another text here, and let's say something like put text in window. Okay, that's double O. Let me delete the other O. Let's make this smaller. Put text in window. Okay. Add this. Let's close Anki and continue on. Back to for loops. There is actually another. Okay, I read this. It's using I pairs. These for loops, or what we also call iterates, through all the values in the table. The variables I tell us the position of the table. V is the value of that position in the table. It's basically a shorthand for fruits I. For example, in the first iteration, the value for the variables I would be 1 and V would be apple. Okay. In the second iteration, I and V would be 2 and pear respectively. But how does it work? Why does the function iPairs allow for this? That is for another time. For now, all you need to know is that iPairs is basically a shorthand for the following. Oh, I actually thought I got another comment, but instead I got a notification that my sleep time is near. Cool. Okay, here it's using iPairs, which I did, so I don't have to like reference it. Summary, tables are lists in which we can store values. We store these values when creating table with table.insert or table name the value, some value. We can get the length of a table with hashtag table underscore name. With for loops, we can repeat a piece of code a number of times. We can also use for loops to iterate through tables. Cool, let's go next. Alright, we're gonna deal with objects, guys. Oh my god, we're dealing with objects. In the previous chapter, we used tables as numbered lists, but we can also store values in a different way with strings. Okay. Function love.load rec with 100. I think this is key pair values, right? Width in this case is what we call a key or a property. So the table rectangle now has the property width. Really? It's called a property? So the table rectangle has a property width. In this case, we call a key or a property. I didn't know property is substitute for key. That's new. We don't. Let's put that on Anki. That's like a valuable information, you know. Oh god, I accidentally made it full screen. So let's go in basic and let's just put something like other words for property. Never mind. Other words for key. In Lua. As in key value pair. Can you nope. In Lua, let's make the first letter big letter, and let's put property here and add the card. Cool. Okay, let's actually do that. Let's make a new. Okay, what's this? What the hell? Can I not save it? Okay, let's make a new thing here, which is 6, and then key pair values. And I made the same mistake of making this file again. Never gets old. So 6 key pair value, and then put a slash main.lua. Alright. In the previous chapter, okay, and here function love.load, and then here what I can do is I'm going to make an empty table, but this time let's make it cars. And then we can have cars, but inside let's do cars. Brackets, square brackets, string, and I could probably go Toyota, right? And Toyota will be equal to another table. And here we can go with Prius, Corolla. I'm putting up the Japanese names, so if you don't know them, sorry, okay? But in fact, in Japan, we have Prius, we have Corolla. It's probably renamed somewhere around the world. Yeah. And let's put RAV4. That's for Toyota. Okay. Let's read this. It's a property. Dot is the shorthand for something something. Okay. Let's try it. So let's print cars dot Toyota. Is that how you do it? I think so. Toyota. Let's do that again. Print cars dot Toyota. And then square brackets. Inside one should return Prius, right? And in fact, it doesn't return a Prius. What the hell? What is wrong with it? Let's do function love.update, not update, it's draw. And here we go love.graphics.print, and inside we can go cars.toyota and then select 1. Right? I think that's right. And then I can just go like 50-50. Oh, we got Prius. I wonder why we didn't get the print. Okay, so let's copy inside brackets this thing. Okay, so we go here, print, and Control V. We don't need these things, and what that should do is it should print Prius on our console, which it does. I think I was just blind the first time. Okay, so let me just like turn off love2d, not turn off, just exit. Okay, now let's go. That actually works. That's actually pretty cool. Let's add some more properties. That's why like Lua is like cool, right? On other languages, it's not that cool. JavaScript is cool though. I only touched like the surface of it, but it seems really cool. I like JavaScript is so bloated. And because it's so bloated, it's fun to play with. There's a lot of things that you can do with JavaScript that's not possible with... I mean, for example, I'm gonna compare it to Lua, right? Because in JavaScript, you can put like a table, like table 1, dot for each. And you put this thing, and you can put function inside, function, and you can press enter, and here you go equal and arrow, Control J this actually, and here you can go curly brackets and press enter and type something, like for example print and you can put like here table object, and then here you go table object, and this is pretty much... Oh, it's not actually print on JavaScript, it's console.log. This is valid I really like the syntax of JavaScript. I don't know if you're gonna be a hater, but if you haven't tried JavaScript yet and you hate it, I think you're wrong. You're okay to hate it if you have tried the language. Alright, let's continue on. Where it was again? Now we have our properties. We can start drawing the rectangle. Oh my god, are we going rectangle? I kinda hate that to make a rectangle, it needs like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you call it? Arguments? I think it's just arguments. I'm arguing. Okay. Okay. Let's just read through it. And let's make it move. Okay. What are you doing right there? Okay, you're making it move. You're making a rectangle. You're making a rectangle and have a property X, rectangle property Y. You make it 100, 100, width 70, height 90, speed 100, and rectangle X plus rectangle speed, and then dt. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this last and end the stream. Why not? So again, I'm gonna be making what are those? Discord? Yeah, I'm gonna be making Discord servers after this. It's probably gonna be tomorrow though. Do you guys even hear me? Hold on. Let me just check OBS for 1 second. And let's see like if I have waveforms. Oh, I actually have one chat after like a long session of stream. Let me read it. Surprised to see a fellow cut pushing VS Codium user. Very clean VS config. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Are you watching like the horizontal stream? Yes, you are. Thank you for watching my horizontal stream. Okay, so if you are watching my horizontal stream, I can show you like my config, stuff like that. How did you even know it's Katbusin? Is that how you even pronounce it? How do you... Okay, I want to go to themes. Do I just go themes here? No. How do you change themes? Do you know, sir? Sir, do you know? You might be wondering what if it looks like. You might be wondering what it looks like on other projects. What is this? I have like unsaved things. Can I save all by vim w all? Is that possible? And then can I go to my other projects right now, like my own website? Oh, hell no. Okay, I got another chat thingy. Let me read it. Control K, Control T. Okay, Control K, Control T. Let's go with... To be honest, that looks ugly. I don't know what happens. TSX. TSX is React, right? Because it has X. How about like CSS? Okay, not bad. What about HTML. You see, strings are green, and we see a lot of green because I use Tailwind CSS. Hate me or not, I like Tailwind. Okay. I want to see like a pure JavaScript file, but I feel like we don't. Enough of that. Oh, I think I have something on code learning journey. Let me just get there. Oh yeah, we have something on. Oh my god, this is a lot. Whoa, that's a lot of code. Did I code this myself? Oh, I remember now. That's a lot of code. Okay, let me just like. Oh, I really like the color I did for JavaScript. I think it's really cool, especially with this. I like it that it's color red. Cool. Let's go to love2d right now. Don't save. Did I do something? What is this one? Why are you there? Let me delete this. And then, let's see. Control K, Control T. Control K, Control T. Okay, let's do that. Control K. Oh. Control T. I think. Wait, you can open many projects without selecting the folder every time. Yeah. I'm gonna teach you, because this is a problem in VS Code. You basically need a plugin called Project Manager, and you're welcome. It's really easy. Let's open like a folder. Let's like show you how it works. So let me just like go to my downloads folder, and I'm gonna make a folder that has no name. Okay, and then let's select it through here, open folder, and then select the folder. And I'm here, right? I can press A to make a new file. For example, example.lua. Or we can go JSON.json. And then to make this easy to access, it's really easy. You go to the Project Manager tab, and here, I think you just press this, Save Project, and then name this as something random project, right? And then it would go here. Now, as you can see, you can have tags. Since something random doesn't have tags, it goes to no tags. But on these things, I put a tag git because like it's online. It's on my repository. You can see it on my repository. And you can just like, click these. For example, my own website. It just jumps to my own website. And if you want to switch projects, just go back here, love2d, and boom, you're back on your thing. That's really cool. You're welcome. This is like a problem in VS Code that they need to fix. They need this as a feature. They need this on the next update. Because without this, I don't think I would be able to use VS Code. Because like, that I'm not that type of person who put like projects all over the computer. But imagine if you are a type of person who has a bunch of projects on files, drives, right? It's easier to have it all in here. It's organized. Oh, Control K, let go of K, and only then Control T. Okay, let's try that. Control K. Let's let go of K and Control T. Control K, Control T. Control K, let go K, then Control T. Yeah, it's a lifesaver. May I have the command palette for this? Or I think I think I should just search it up. How to look up themes in VS Code. You use the command palette or the extension view. Excuse me? Control Shift P. Control Shift P. Oh god. And then theme. Okay. Theme. Color theme. Preferences, color theme. Oh, I see it. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, it's gone because I focused on another window. Oh. Damn. Okay, let's try this again. So, color theme. And what am I? Oh, I'm using Katpusin Mocha. Is that it? Can I press like the setting? Settings. Accent color blue. Oh, you can set the accent color. That's cool. Bold keywords, bracket mode, rainbow. Cool. Also, if my messages are in weird timing, then it's probably because of my internet. Maybe. Okay. Probably, yeah. It's fine. And then we have italic comments, which I like. And then italic keywords, which I didn't set. Sync with icon pack and workbench mode default. That's basically my configuration. Yeah. I like the style. Yes. So what I was doing again? Keeper and value. I actually forgot. Damn. Okay. Let's just continue on. Let's see where did we left off. About this moving rectangle, I think I need to recreate that and then I'm gonna end the stream. Or I should end the stream right now, which is absolutely optional. I do have to sleep though. You know what? I'm gonna end the stream. So guys, thank you very much for hopping in and watching the stream. I just gained like 3 subscribers in one stream, and I think like you were doing something with rectangles, then you said you'd end the stream, I think. Thank you very much. I actually remember it now. So yeah. Ooh. Okay, so I basically did 2 streams. One is like a vertical form, so that's gonna be like going on the short feed, and the other is the horizontal, right? I don't know which you guys saw, but like I feel like a lot of people from the short side subscribe to me because like I gained around 3. So goodbye. Can I just press on my stream deck to end the stream? You know, is that possible? You see this stream deck over here?